Hello, Bournemouth lovers. Hello, Bournemouth fans. We have a huge episode today, so take a seat, grab some snacks, put on your headphones, and enjoy the ride. We have a massive clash in the Europa League against Sporting, and then we have the FA Cup semi-finals. Let's go. So just as a reminder, in the Premier League, we are in fourth, 16, 8, and 5 on 56 points, 2 points behind Chelsea, 5 points behind second place Arsenal, but we have a match in hand. That lead could be 3 points. The top 4, I mean, it is very, very tight. The top 6 is tight. The top 7, if you put Spurs in there, is actually pretty tight. Honestly, where are we going to finish at the end of the season? In the Europa League, we have been drawn in the quarterfinals against Sporting from Portugal. It is Trabzonspor versus Wolfsburg, Roma versus Hearts. Hearts have made it to the quarterfinals of the Europa League. And then you have Bergamo Calcio, which is Atalanta versus Liverpool. So Chelsea has been knocked out by Wolfsburg. Chelsea was knocked out by Wolfsburg. This is good for us. And Borussia Dortmund was knocked out by Sporting, who we're playing next. And Leipzig was knocked out by Atalanta. I mean, those are all favorable results, but there's still some very good teams left in the competition. Roma, Liverpool, Wolfsburg, Atalanta, like Sporting, I mean, and us, right? Like, there's some good teams. I can't say it's going to be a guarantee that we win the Europa League. And then finally, in the FA Cup, it is the semi-finals. It is Spurs versus us, Bournemouth, and Leeds United versus Burnley. Leeds United versus Burnley. Why couldn't we get drawn, like I said in the previous episode, against Leeds or Burnley? We had to be drawn against Spurs. It's going to be a massive match, and I can't wait to play it. This is what our month of April looks like. Home to Crystal Palace, away to Sporting in Portugal in the quarterfinals of the Europa League, away at Wolves, home to Sporting in the Europa League, home to Brighton, away at Leicester, and then the FA Cup semi-finals against Tottenham. Now, because Crystal Palace are in the drop zone only on 19 points and they've only won 4 games total all year, we have no problem simulating this. We are at home. We're going to get 3 points with our starting squad. I feel confident. It is 3-0, an absolute thrashing. Ortega, Amad Diallo, and Dominic Solanke. Amad Diallo, I'm telling you guys, he is going to be a star, and we might have to sign him permanently next season because he's just piling up so many goals for us. So we beat Crystal Palace in the Premier League, but now it's time for what you've all been waiting for. It is time for us to travel to Portugal and play against Sporting in the quarterfinals of the Europa League Leg 1. We are going to be starting a very strong squad, but I also want to try something a little bit different. I took off David Brooks, placed him on the bench, put Reece Nelson on the right-hand side, and Amad Diallo as a cam. I also brought in Zabarny instead of Reece Oxford to see if there's a good partnership between Mark Guehi and Zabarny. And Chris Richards is going to come in for Rico Lewis on the right-hand side just to give him a game. Now, Sporting, Ruben Vinagre in the back, but the main man is Marcus Edwards on the right-hand side. He's rated high. He's very talented. He's fast. He's pacey. He can score. That's the guy that we need to watch. Leg 1, Europa League quarterfinals against Sporting in Portugal. Let's go. This is it. Europa League quarterfinals. Sporting hosting Bournemouth. We've gotten this far in the Europa League. Can we make it out of the quarterfinals, get to the semis, and win another European trophy? We won the Conference League, but the Conference League, you can't compare the Conference League to the Europa League. There's the standings. There's the table. Hearts are in there, man. I'm loving that Hearts are there, honestly. Let's go and try and get this win in leg 1. Where can we go? Nowhere. I'm going to keep the ball. Keep possession. Keep possession. Play carefully. James Ward-Prowse loses the ball. Pavlidis comes down the other way. Pavlidis is a pretty decent striker as well, actually. Wow, and they're wide open on the other side, but Arthur Gomez is offside. Zabarny's got a lot to prove. Solanke's got a lot to prove. Solanke with a shot. Ilan Meslier is their goalkeeper. I didn't even notice that. And we can come back through Amad Diallo. Amad Diallo making the run. He sees Dominic Solanke. Dominic Solanke gives us a 1-0 lead here. It's 25 minutes. Yes! Yes, it is Amad Diallo to Dominic Solanke. Woo! Into Nelson. Nelson with a shot. Woo! Saved by Meslier. Wow, I didn't know Nelson can do it like that. James Ward-Prowse with another corner. It's a better corner. It is Zabarny that gets up. Meslier saves. And I mean, hey, listen, we're the better team here. We are the better team here. Stoppage time, and Pavlidis is over the ball in a quite dangerous position. He's going to take the shot. I mean, it's a field goal. It's 3 points in the NFL, and it is halftime as the mouse shows up on the screen. This damn mouse, man. Always showing up on the screen. 1-0. 1-0 at halftime. This is what we needed. Second half is underway. Solanke intercepts the ball instantly. And we're going to see Amad Diallo making the run. Amad, give us a 2-0. Oh my gosh, what a save. Oh, and Amad Diallo intercepts. Diallo!
Bruh.
Redlined it. For sure, redlined it. For sure. 61st minute. Arthur Gomez is coming off. Who are they bringing on here? Who's that? Who's coming on? Who is it? Nuno Santos. Another good player. Nuno Santos is coming on for Sporting here in the 62nd minute to maybe give him a goal. Hopefully not. Blow the whistle, ref. Ref, blow the whistle. There it is. Is that the whistle? That is the whistle. We come to Portugal, we steal one, 1-0 final. So after the win against Crystal Palace, we are solidified in 4th place, 5 points behind Chelsea with 1 game in hand, and 6 points behind Arsenal with 2 games in hand. I mean, it's getting pretty close. Technically, if we win our next 2 games, we could be in front of Arsenal because of goal difference, because our goal difference is right now the same. Man City and Liverpool are right behind us, but there's also a big gap between us and 7th place Spurs, and we have a match in hand on Spurs as well. Now, we are playing Wolves away next, but they aren't having that great of a season. They do have McAllister, though. They're in 14th place in the Premier League, but I feel confident in our squad that we can get a result away. Even though we have some fitness issues, I still think we can get something out of this game. It's a draw. Ross Barkley scores. Ross Barkley. I'll take the 1-1 draw against Wolves and move on. From the Europa League quarterfinals to the Premier League, back to the Europa League quarterfinals, leg 2 against Sporting, and we are at home at Dean Court. And I'm not changing anything about our lineup. It worked against Sporting in leg 1 with Diallo as a cam, Nelson on the right-hand side, and Zabarny was playing very well with Richards as well. So I'm not changing anything at all against Sporting for leg 2. They are changing a few things, though. They're bringing on Dusan Tadic on the right-hand side. So Tadic is starting, Pavlidis and Edwards are still there, and everybody else seems the same. I think Bragança is actually starting as well for them. He wasn't playing in leg number 1. So let's hold them off at home. Let's get to the semi-finals of the Europa League. Welcome to Dean Court for the second leg of the Europa League quarterfinals. Bournemouth hosting Sporting. Hearts are in there, and they're still in it. 3-2 against Roma. There's the table. We got to get to the semi-finals here, lads. This is it. The biggest game in Bournemouth's history so far. Let's go and get this win. I'm excited. It is kickoff time. The crowd is loud. And we are going to start on an attack in front right away. Amad Diallo. Amad Diallo. Reece Nelson. Reece Nelson. Oh, what a save by Meslier. I would love for us to get an early goal here. I really would. But Sporting is coming right back. It's a shot. It's off the post. Zabarny. It's saved by Neto. What? There's no pen. How is that a penalty? Nothing happened. Where is the penalty? Where? You gotta be kidding me, man. You have to be joking me. It is Dusan Tadic versus Neto. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, it's 1-1. That's fine. We are going to win this game and progress. Great stop. Couldn't pull the trigger. James Ward-Prowse. Easy from Meslier. Got nowhere to go. Solanke. Solanke with a shot. Off the bar. Oh. Traore gets the ball. James Ward-Prowse. He's going to have a crack here. Saved by Meslier. We are throwing everything at them here. 1 minute to play in stoppage time. Nelson. Is that Nelson? It was Traore, and it was saved by Meslier. We have a corner here in stoppage time. Can we do something on this corner? Zabarny, no. Get up. Ball back in the box. Solanke up. No. That's going to be halftime. That is going to be halftime. 1-0 for Sporting, 1-1 on aggregate. We are the better team. A stupid penalty. I don't even know if that was a penalty. You guys let me know down in the comments. Amad Diallo, there's a good pass. There's a shot. It's blocked. Oh, James Ward-Prowse does well. James, saved by Melier. My goodness. What do we need to do to score here? We may have to bring on David Brooks because Amad Diallo is injured. He has the little hospital sign. But can he score before? He can't. He gets off. My goodness. Chance after chance. Gonna make 2 changes. David Brooks will come on for Amad Diallo, and Rico Lewis will come on for the tired Chris Richards on the right-hand side. Really do not want to go into extra time, guys. Ball is in the box. Oh, Neto! Oh! Did Neto just save our European journey? Maybe not boot it out. Let's go right now. This is our chance right here. This is our chance right here. Solanke's making the run. It's a decent pass. Solanke, hold the ball. There it is. Reece Nelson. Oh my gosh. What just happened? Reece Nelson, what just happened, man? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, it's stoppage time now. Full time here. And we are going to be going to extra time. I did make 2 changes. I brought on Philip Billing and I brought on Nathan Ahmed. I had to, guys. Eustachio is tired. Ahmed Traore is also tired. We are in the first half of extra time here. And we cannot let in a goal here. Zabarny does well to step in. Beautifully done. Let's go. Let's carry it. Let's go. Dominic Solanke. Dom, oh my gosh, they're tired too. They can't catch him. They can't get him. They're Dominic Solanke. Dominic Solanke. Dominic Solanke. Calm down. Hold your horses, everybody. It is 2-1. Nuno Santos comes back the other way to Pavlidis. It is Pavlidis here. Pavlidis with a shot. High. Oh my. Pavlidis should have scored. Kickoff is underway for the second half, and I made 2 more changes. I brought on Ross Barkley for Dominic Solanke, and I brought on Yunus Musa for James Ward-Prowse. Little bit more of a defensive option, better at stand tackling. Remember, they're tired too. They are tired too here. Nathan Ahmed, penalty, ref, that's a pen, ref. What? That's not a pen? See that back. Let's run that back. Is that not a pen? He's on the line. Ross Barkley over the wall. Just not enough height. Here we go. 1 minute. Ross Barkley does well. Boot it up. Nathan Ahmed. Nathan Ahmed with just a shot. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Bournemouth is going to the Europa League semi-finals. Wow. We grinded out this victory against Sporting in the 2 legs. But I fear that we're going to have even more difficult competitors in the semi-final. But for now, let's rejoice, let's celebrate. Bournemouth are in the semi-finals of the Europa League. Yes! Okay, that was very dramatic, and I think I will end the episode on that note. I mean, I am out of breath. I've yelled and screamed as much as I can during those 2 matches, but let me show you the standings and the calendar. So the calendar is looking like this. In April, the rest of April, we have a home match against Brighton, away at Leicester, and then we will play the semi-final of the FA Cup against Tottenham. And in the month of May, we've been drawn. We've been drawn in the Europa League semi-finals, and it is against Wolfsburg. Yes. I mean, that's a pretty decent opponent if you ask me. I'd rather play Wolfsburg than Liverpool. I really would. Then we also have an away match against City, home to Everton, away at West Ham, home to Brentford, and away at Spurs. Now, how did Wolfsburg get here? Well, you can see the other semi-final. It is Liverpool versus Roma, and we are playing Wolfsburg. So Wolfsburg beat Trabzonspor. Roma ultimately beat Hearts. Sadness for Hearts. And Liverpool beat out Atalanta. So these are the top 4 teams of the Europa League semifinals. I mean, it's going to be tasty. If we beat Wolfsburg, we're going to be playing either Liverpool or Roma in the finals of the Europa League. And in the Premier League, because we drew against Wolves, we are back in 5th. Liverpool is 1 point ahead of us. Chelsea is 4 points ahead of us, and Arsenal is 5 points ahead of us with a match in hand. City is right in our tails, and we have a match against City coming up. Spurs are right there. West Ham has fallen a little bit behind. And in the relegation zone, just so you guys can see, it is Norwich, it is Palace, it is Forest. And they all look like they will all get relegated because Burnley in 17th place is miles ahead of Forest. The one bad thing I will say is Amad Diallo is injured, but the one good thing is that he's only injured for 5 days. He suffered a bruised shoulder, 5 days. I mean, I'm happy with 5 days. I'm glad it's not months, and I'm glad it's not for the rest of the season. So thank you very much for watching this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was very, very dramatic. I yelled and screamed as much as I could, and I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you guys have yourself a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. If you do like the videos, please hit the like button for me. Hit the little noti bell as well. If you're just subscribing, I would really appreciate it. And check out all the other videos that I have on the channel besides just the Bournemouth career mode stuff. If you do love the Bournemouth stuff, you're gonna love the other stuff as well. Okay, I will talk to you guys soon. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Okay, and stay happy and stay healthy. All right, peace.